this video, I'll describe the responsibilities that are involved in the role of feast-o-crat. Bear in mind, this description is focusing on keep-level events and the ideal set of responsibilities. First, I want to apologize if I am more reading off a script in this one. Got a lot to say about feast-o-crat. Bear with me, I'll try to make this at least marginally bearable. Feast-o-crat should mostly be a bureaucrat, good with numbers and good with communication. They should be an okay cook, but should not be selected for their cooking abilities or time served in a professional kitchen. Their first responsibility is finding people for other positions, specifically meal leads and the backup meal leads. Here's the first sticking point that leads me to say the O-crat should not be a cook. If there are not enough meal leads, the meal should be dropped. Report back to the kingdoms involved and to the autocrat and let them know that you need to drop the meal unless someone steps forward. If the O-crat is a good cook, they're going to be tempted to take on this meal themselves. This is an irresponsible decision. There's too much going on, both in the planning phase and in the execution, for one person to fill both the meal lead roles and the O-crat roles. Things are going to be missed. I say that having been both of those, and after finding meal leads, the O-crat is expected to obtain and provide kitchen equipment and facilities, and inform the meal leads what is available. If a meal lead needs something more, the O-crat needs to track it down, or find a way to make it happen. Next, the O-crat will keep in communication with all the meal leads. They need to ensure each meal lead builds a menu and has devised portions and established a price. The O-crat should also follow up on a personnel list and identify any holes in the meal lead's roster. If there are holes, the O-crat should find people to fill them. Now the O-crat moves on to coordination. Ideally, the O-crat will help each of the meals overlap with food, allowing leftovers from earlier meals to be used in later meals. This will save money and prevent waste. Nearly 1/3 of the 2017 Keep Food budget was literally thrown away. Far more important is to coordinate equipment usages and times. If 2 meals in a row need to use all your 60-quart pots for at least 4 hours to heat everything to temperature, you need to discover this early enough to get more pots and burners, or encourage an alternate meal plan. At this point, and potentially throughout the process, the O-crat should review all the plans with the backup meal lead. The backup meal lead serves as a final sanity check and pushback against meal leads overreaching. For the event, the O-crat should show up in advance to inspect the feast facilities and get all equipment on site and set up. If anything is missing, they can take the extra time to get replacements found. Ideally, everything will be good to go before the first meal lead arrives. During the event itself, the O-crat will help ensure all meal leads have the staff and resources they need. They will work with a backup meal lead to identify difficulties for the other meal leads and eliminate issues quickly. During the event itself is the only time food prep skill would be highly useful in this position, and that is only to fill in for emergencies. Once on site, the O-crat should always have a team of people with them, initially for setup, then for stopgap measures. Drivers for ice, fuel, and supply runs, unskilled help for emergency dishwashers or stirrers, 1 or more skilled cooks to fill in. The final responsibility for the O-crat is cleanup on the last day. They need to ensure a large enough crew shows up to clean everything up and store it away in a sanitary condition, inventory it, and ensure it is transported to storage or is returned to its owner. Now, I'm here at my end. I want to circle back to the most important responsibility for the feast-o-crat: finding people and finding leaders. You need to know the experienced meal leads from across multiple kingdoms. This event is too large to draw from only one kingdom for meal leads and staff. However, it's unlikely for one person to know enough people from across multiple kingdoms to fill all your needs. For this reason, I highly recommend there be multiple feast-o-crats from across multiple kingdoms. I think the ideal would be to have one from each of the major kingdoms directly supporting the event, and probably one more to search the kingdoms at large. Now, I reiterate here, feast-o-crats from different kingdoms. If you have 2 feast-o-crats from the same kingdom, their contacts and personnel resources are going to overlap too much, and you're not going to disperse the workload enough, and you won't get enough unique and distinct help to make this be a simple, successful event. You might overwork someone, work someone to death, still get it done, but it's not the ideal. Also, there's always has to be one person in charge. Unless the autocrat is going to personally adjudicate every decision, there needs to be at least one lead feast-o-crat, probably with 2 or 3 assistants. If you need extra meal leads, you could draw from your assistant feast-o-crats. However, I strongly recommend you drop meals before tapping the feast-o-crat directly as meal leads. This is Nadir, and thanks for tuning in. Please leave your comments and critiques below.